in a world. Oh, what's up, everybody? I think everything should be working. I don't really know. I feel like I haven't streamed in forever. What up, everybody? Aloha. I saw someone say music or we riot. That's pretty funny. So, for those of you that don't know, I did this thing where I would freestyle at the beginning of my streams, the last few streams. Oh, the quality's so bad. Oh my gosh. This is unacceptable behavior. Is the quality as bad as I see it? Is everyone's quality super bad? Jeez Louise, bro. Just be honest, because I can try to switch the internet or something. Because I'm not doing a stream where it looks like that. What is that? Do you happen to get my email? No. Pretty bad. Yeah, okay, let me try to switch it over to my iPad data. I don't know what's gonna happen. Here we go. Oh, hey there. I wonder if that's any better. Dude, it's crazy, man. I have like, yeah, that's way better. Wow. There we go. What's up, Familia? Oh, man, Austin, I've missed you, brother. Your old gravy stream for the best. Good to see you again. Thank you, man. Good to see you, bro. So, yeah, I've had a lot going on, but it is what it is. We're going to do the freestyle thing just because I think it's funny, honestly. Oh, how dare you. I saw someone say, music or we riot. I don't know if that's what you were talking about, but I went and found a video. All right, here we go. Oh, the shirt gets up. Yeah, I can't give up freedom. Not if I'm breathing. That's until I'm bleeding. That means that I cannot concede it. They say I'm conceited. Jump on the beat, get the hovering. I guess that is beneath them. I can tell that y'all was sleeping. Something like what Link did. And I'm about my business, but I don't need a LinkedIn. I'm just staying LinkedIn. I'm gonna reach the peak in. I can feel it peeking. I'm gonna let them peek in. I would rather sleep gems. I see that they sleeping. I know that I'm weaving right through all they defense. I would rather speak gems. I'm just hoping that they beat them. Hey, hope they beat it. If I can see they lying, what's that mean? That mean they reaching. I can't trust them. Gas pressure, well containment antecedent. Antecedent, that's the antecedent. And that means that's the reason that all you people breathe in. Yeah, I really got to all of the talking. So lay in the bed, they made it and look like a coffin. They top of my race and I run the game jockey. So what does that mean? It's irrelevant. Better than better. Don't want to let them. They don't care if they're gonna let them in. Yeah. Say stuff in the chat. It's crazy the earth is flat. It's crazy that they still don't get it. They just need a map. I guess they need it mapped out. And I hope I'm right. Trying to paint a bigger picture, they can't see the background. Y'all look blind. Dang, I'ma take my time. So much pressure on my dad, trying to keep his mind intact. It's crazy, I be trying to implement these different tactics, and they would never last. It's like they really made a plastic. Hey, I can't say that, I'll get kicked off. Yeah. Hey, yeah, you know that I'm spitting. You should just listen, my vision was vivid. They live it, they never deliver. Can't give it, they give it. So all that I give them is all I would give it. They fucking I'm winning, they solid, they living. Let's play competition with a composition, and I did not plan it. Think it's a planet, we lost in space. Some are just stranded. Take the truth out and analyze like planet. Get money going and leave that you planning. I just load up the clip, then I'm no planet. Never for cool fish, nigga, do switch, you do this, damn it. Do this, I'm feeling two cents. They say that I really was a nuisance. Taking on the words with the loose cuss. Taking on the words like nuisance. Dropping your mind cut loose, and I'm gonna do this. Stepping the booth and Lucas. The nukes and something I bet you'll dispute this. I will just lose it. Y'all can blow my cues, y'all fake this crazy. Y'all still in the matrix in place when I bet that you greatest can take this. The earth is a station of pain and they think of it just like it's only. Hey, immediately in this. Earth is the planet. Yeah, it's stationary. Never wonder what space is. They say it's vacant, repression adjacent. The second law, violation. They don't even know what they claim. It's plus they bases and basing assertions and basis of never to say this. Yeah. North to south, circumnavigation, forbidden cooperation of every major nation. It fits, it works, it rides. Oh, I could have rhymed with that. We could keep it going. If you guys will say words, I can. Someone said you're lagging. I'm lagging. Okay. I don't think that the. I know that y'all just be talking. I know that y'all laying in y'all coffins. I think that the that definitely is not going to help with the stream quality. All right, sorry. I just I think it's funny to get kind of trolly with it because people get so mad. Pray that you up your streaming quality, bro. Yeah. I'm trying, man. Look, I'll show you guys right now. I'll show you. It's so crazy. It's like they have my account. Like, yeah, I'm in the RV right now, but I have. Look, I'll just show you guys. I'll show you what my data is, and it should be because I pay a ton of money for this. It's really weird. Sorry, I was just letting some people get in before we get started. We have like some gravy to talk about, though. I have a lot of gravy that I'm going to start ladling on you guys because I save them. Like I come across them and I put it aside. Lots of gravy. Okay, let's see what my unless it just somehow changes right now. Let's see. Oh, okay. It was like 140 earlier, but whatever. Okay, that's my data. Anyone want to tell me why I can't stream? Oh, look at that. What? Anyone want to tell me why I can't do a live stream? Any of you tech geniuses out there want to tell me why I have over 20 upload? And really, it was 30 upload earlier and 104. It's like as soon as I go live, everything changes. So if you guys want to, maybe you guys can help me out here. I don't know. So there is like a $1,500 like satellite thing that has like a 7 antenna router. And then you got to get a grandfather Verizon account for $150 a month. You'll get actual unlimited, not capped data, which will keep you around 80 to 100 download. I'm not spending $1,500. You know, like. Yo, what's wrong with the stream, bro? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why. I don't know. I could just do the phone, but I can't share things with you. So I'm going to try to share the video. I guess it's going to suck, though, because the video's trash. Yeah, it keeps freezing. I don't know what to do. I can always, like, okay, look, just so you guys know, because I'm going to start doing streams, like, every day again. Like, I can do it on the phone, you know what I'm saying? But it's just going to be me talking. Like, right now, and it'll be way better quality. But I can't do Rockfin at the same time. You see what I'm saying? And dude, I pay my phone bill, bro, for my data, and I'm paying for this device too, is like $370. And I did that for you guys. Well, I mean, you know, I guess I did for me too or whatever, but it's like I maxed out everything I could. I have a crazy internet bill, and look what I have. So maybe get my circle on the moon. I'd love a wrench, just saying. All right, if we can have 5 OGs vouch for you, Angela, which I've definitely seen you a lot. I think you're actually on my Facebook. But dude, look how bad the quality is. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Man. If 5 people vouch for Angela, then we'll wrench her up. I vouch for Angela. There's one. You're all the quality we need, bud. Aw. Thanks. I'm really sorry because I know it's really frustrating, especially when I'm about to try to show you this. So the day's stream is called Heavy Conscious. Angela's legit. I'm actually kind of trolling. Like I don't actually know if I can do it. No, I'm not in the right account. What I'm doing for you right now. That's where they're attacking all my stuff. And I haven't even been going live. They're attacking my stuff like, you know, I'm signed out of all my devices and I can't get back in. And it keeps happening over and over and over and over. It's really crazy. Rico, are you not modded? No way. Rico, you gotta be modded, right? Everyone's vouching for you. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna come over here to the chat so I can mod you up. Everyone's vouching for you. Shut up. Just be patient, guys. We're gonna get into the stream. Lots of gravy. Heavy conscious. And so it's like, obviously, as a colloquial phrase that we use, you know, like you have a lot on your mind. Say you do something wrong, you feel guilty about it, like, oh, you have a heavy conscience or whatever. But I use that phrase for a very particular reason. Angela, where are you at? Oh, there you are. All right, here we go. We're gonna mod you. Just don't be like crazy with the power, you know. All right. All right, cool. There we go. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna try to play this video, and hopefully the quality is not really, really bad. Let me close all these other windows that I'm not gonna use. Let me close the. Okay, maybe that'll help. You know, me closing. I mean, there's not even many windows open. I cleared my whole MacBook for the stream. It's getting really frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm thinking about trying to find a place where I might just have to end up getting a house and where we actually have internet. It's just really frustrating. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you this to give you an idea of what we're talking about today. But it's some gravy. It is some gravy. Now, most of you guys have seen this right here. I'm going to play this one first because I want to, as an experiment, to see what it looks like. And of course, it's not clear, but you guys see it. It's cymatic patterns. You push percent on there, introduce frequencies. So just guys, give me a confirmation that you can hear me well, like that I'm not breaking up, and then we're just going to push through the stream. There's not really much more I can do. You guys see how much faster my mustache grows than the rest of my beard? It's really crazy. My mustache is really crazy. Yeah, you can hear it? Okay. All right, cool. We're just going to have to rock with the sound. I'll later use some gravy. So I call it heavy conscious. Now, there's something called, I should be able to share screens without video pretty easily, though. So let me share. There's something called the 21-gram experiment. I'm sure you guys may have heard of it. So let's go to the infamous Wikipedia here. It's so crazy. I swear they're attacking my stream, bro. It doesn't matter. Just means we're doing something right over here. All right. The 21 grams experiment refers to a scientific study published in 1907 by Duncan McDougall, a physician from Massachusetts. Anyway, so he hypothesized that souls have physical weights and attempted to measure the mass lost by a human when the soul departed from the body And he attempted to measure it in 6 patients, 5 men, 1 woman. And what he found was that when people die, they get roughly an ounce lighter, like instantly. Some of them aren't instant, and it'll take, like one guy took up to a minute. He said based on his temperament, that it made more sense to him, and he theorized blah, 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 blah. So very fascinating, right? When you die, you lose, like, the average was 21 grams, so 3/4 of an ounce of weight leaves your body, okay? Now, mainstream will just, of course, like poo-poo all over this, but this is why. This is gravy, bro, okay? So they're like, well, the soul isn't material. It seems to be conceptual. And so there is no feasible explanation as to why it would have weight or mass. It just doesn't make any sense. Why would it leaving change your weight? So they didn't pursue it anymore, because, like, why pursue a crazy idea that just fundamentally doesn't make sense? That's the idea. Well, here's why it does make sense. Okay. So you have to get into things like, well, what is electricity? What is your spirit? What is your soul? And what is weight? I'm really going to break this down. I hope that this puts some stuff together. Okay, so weight, right? Or let's start with the word gravity. Gravitas means heavy or weight, how heavy something is. That's where gravity comes from. So gravity, weight, that's literally what the word means, right? Now they say weight equals mass times gravity. So gravity can't mean weight, then, can it? It's a totally different thing. Now they've conflated into a supposed characteristic that attributes, or an attributable characteristic that gives weight, blah, 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 blah. So here's the deal. Weight can be manipulated, and if you watched Globebusters yesterday, we kind of talked about it. Weight can be manipulated with charge, provably, right? So if I put, like, styrofoam or little wood shavings on a scale, and it's going to weigh a certain amount of weight, okay? And then I'm going to take my Van de Graaff generator, and I'm going to turn the wheel and increase the electrostatic charge. And what's going to happen? The wood shavings are going to levitate. They're going to float in the air. Now, if you're weighing something on a scale and then it begins to float, how much does it weigh? Right. So you manipulated the weight of that object objectively, because it doesn't weigh anything now. It's not pushing pressure down on the scale, okay? All weight is the downward force, the pressure, right, exerted downward based on, many things, but primarily the charge of the matter, okay? And you can prove it by making things levitate. Okay, and we got really deep on Globebusters because I'm like, what's charge and vibration? What's the difference? Can you separate the two? And then we got into another video I wanted to show you, and hopefully it'll kind of work earlier. So everything comes down to pressure mediation. So now tie this back into it, right? So what is your soul, right? What exactly is it? Like, what is your consciousness, right? It's electric. Like, they can use an EEG to look at your brain, and when you go into REM sleep, your brain just starts shooting off electrical pulses everywhere. That's the way that your brain communicates, is literal electric pathways, electrical pathways through your mind, neural pathways. Electric charge is literally how you even process information. It's everything, okay? And so now, is electricity metaphysical? Well, no, I think we can see it. Where did it come from, though? Before you harnessed the electricity, where did the energy come from? It was in the metaphysical background. It was outside of the material world, outside of the perceivable material world, right? So energy is not matter, but they say basically interchangeable. This is not automatically science. This is kind of more of an advanced stream, okay? It's not just pseudoscience that energy and mass are interchangeable, okay? Because there's some substance to it, but it's very interesting. It's very deep conversation, because in that situation, you should be able to turn energy into matter and vice versa. Well, you actually can do that. You can disintegrate molecules with sound, with frequencies. You can make them disappear. I don't want to get too all over the place. So 21 grams experiment. Okay, the idea that when you die, your soul leaves and your physical weight changes once your soul leaves. Okay, and that's why I called it heavy conscious, right? Because if you get it right. Okay, so to me, it not only makes sense, it's the only viable option. It's the only viable explanation. Okay, like when they come up with mass, like if they use mass spectrometry, what they do is they measure a charge differential in the matter. That's what, to find mass, which is not even agreed upon, all kinds of pseudoscientific things with mass, but they're just measuring charge differential over a certain area. They call that area mass, and then they get a charge to mass ratio. That's all. It's charge. So what does that have to do with gravity exactly? Nothing. It's just all charge. Everything, bro. Like every single field of science. Okay, so now tie it all back in. You have an electromagnetic aura, okay, circulating through your body. This keeps your matter together. This keeps you in a physical material body, right? Because you're kept in a certain spectrum of density, within a certain spectrum of vibration, and your frequency keeps you in this material world. So, like, if this is the entirety of the spectrum of vibration, the material world is like just this portion. That's it. All this, we can't see it. It's still there. We just can't see it. And provably, your eyes, they see things utilizing vibration. That's why animals can see things that we can't see. That's why we have nighttime goggles, night vision goggles. We have infrared. These are different spectrums of vibration that the naked eye cannot see. Okay, so everything is frequency and vibration. So you have this little perceivable area of the material world. Okay, and what makes something exist in that material spectrum of vibration? It's charge. It's its charge or charge potential. And that's where you get real deep. And I was asking Bob, I'm like, so is anything ever actually at rest? No, there's always a vibrational resonance, a potential energy in everything. It's like the analogy I was using was like, if you're about to go into the football game and it's like you're waiting for them to call and sub you in, and you're kind of just like standing you're stretching, you're getting ready, you're just kind of like getting ready to go in. You know what I'm saying? That's what the at rest molecules are still doing. Everything still has this vibrational resonance that's ready to amplify. I hope I'm not being all over the place. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So the reason it's so interesting is because this experiment, which, he didn't grab the soul and physically manipulate it. So you understand, I'm using it colloquially. This experiment, this observation has been dismissed and it hasn't been further researched upon because they're like, well, something metaphysical can't have weight, can't have mass. This makes no sense. This is conceptual. Weight is charge. The soul consciousness is electric. So it makes tons of sense that if you die and your soul or consciousness leave your body, you would get lighter because the charge is gone. It's like, okay, I think I need a little like blackboard or something. I need to be able to draw for you guys. I used to do that actually when I first started YouTube. So it's like we have a block of matter. And I know I'm freezing up, so this isn't even. There you go. You see it. Block of matter. Block of matter. Okay. Now look at the center of this box, right, in your mind. And there's a charge there in the center of the box. If you increase the charge gets stronger. It's going to draw everything into that center stronger, and it's going to make it more compact. That's what density is. Density is the compactness of matter, which is proportionate to charge. Everything, bro. So I guess really the point I'm trying to make to you is it's not only does it make sense, it's the only way. It's the only way. Now, there are huge implications if it's the case that when you die, your soul or consciousness leaves you and you become lighter. There's huge implications there, right? To touch on a few of them, I hate I can't play these videos for you. I'm really getting frustrated. I'm gonna try to play the Cymatics one a little bit longer. I hope it doesn't freeze too much, but I'm gonna play it just a little bit longer and think about what I'm saying to you before we go to the next step, because I want to make sure everyone kind of understands what I'm saying. So imagine this field, this charge that holds your body together, like it holds everything together. Okay. Now imagine it being manipulated, it changing, right? So like, for example, if you're super negative and you're like, oh, I'm going to get sick, I'm going to die, oh, the world is over, oh, what about the baby formula, oh, poo, just squirt boys, just like, oh, what about the baby formula, us in the food shortages, the world's going to hit. Like they're just constantly living in fear. Oh, there's no way the sky is going to get me sick and the water is going to get me sick and the food's going to get me sick and the air gets me sick and there's no way to escape it. I'm going to die. Like they want to love you. So you're going to get sick, bro. And the reason is, and that's what I think, that frequency changes the molecular structure of water. Water is effectively sentient, it appears. It's something that we do not fully understand. Don't believe me. If you've stumbled on my channel and you think Flat Earth is crazy and I'm crazy or whatever, just go ask Harvard and Stanford and Yale and Cambridge University. Ask all of them, okay? So now really just think of all of that, okay? Think of everything I'm saying. Now look at the cymatics and imagine what you do to your body, which is composed of water, which is like the life force. And imagine what happens when you emit these frequencies of intention, right, into your body, okay? You're going to change the molecular structure of the water, okay? Now take it a step further and say when you die, your vibration changes, right? So you'll see what will happen. And what happens when we die? We begin to do what? We begin to decompose, right? Disintegration of matter, okay? Because there's no longer this frequency that's holding you together. It's pretty deep. I don't know that it's going to land with everyone, but I'm going to show the video again. I'm really sorry. I thought I was so excited. I thought the stream was finally going to work good. I had like 140 download and like 40 upload a second ago. I'm like, oh, we're going to finally get to have a real stream. And it's just, it doesn't seem possible, but I'm going to play a few more. Just the visualization I think is important. I hope it doesn't glitch too much. Just check it out and think about everything I just said before we move on. In a world where frequency and vibration control all matter, what frequencies are you emitting? And what effects do they have on your day-to-day life? In a world where vibrational resonance composes matter itself, okay. Sorry, I see you said the audio is doubling. I think I have my mic open and the audio is shared. Whatever, you guys see it. Okay, now just visualize that in your body, bro. Visualize that in your body. Side note, I think that's when you fast, you increase your vibration, you heighten your vibration, elevate it. So you have a higher vibration. Your body's able to literally disintegrate the matter in your body that has resulted from toxicity. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this next video. I mean, I know it's not really working. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. I'll try to figure it out. I don't have $1,500, dude. You know, $1,500, $1,500. How insane is that? It's like I'm seriously contemplating like us getting a house because it's like it's really crazy. I guess I didn't think this part of it would be that difficult. Anyway, all right, check this out. This is acoustic levitation. I'm gonna mute my mic. So again, just think about this being in your body, or like that being a cancerous area. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's really amazing whenever it's not lagging. To my man over here, Jim, man, I'm gonna need you to chill. Yeah, someone just did it on cue. Look, bro, I don't even know what you're talking about, but for one, if you have to type everything in all caps, no one's gonna listen to you, man. I'm just telling you. It's like if you scream at someone, no one really listens to you. So chill out. And it's not that money is evil, it's the love of money. Money is a conceptual construct that we've come up with for barter and trade purposes that has evolved into this crazy fiat currency Ponzi scheme. Money cannot be evil. In fact, that's very ignorant to even say. That doesn't make sense. It's like my 9mm is not evil, bro. I can do good with it. I can do evil with it. If I do nothing with it, guess what it does? It just sits there. It just sits there. Okay? So that's all I'm saying. I think you should chill. But anyway, I do have a funny video about money right now. Anyway. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna have to talk to you guys because I can't really show you the video. So if you guys saw it, that was called acoustic levitation. You certain sound waves, frequency will actually make things levitate, right? In fact, it'll even make it like implode or explode, right? And disintegrate. So when you start to think about this, when you die, your soul leaves. You begin to weigh less. Your charge has left your body. Your charge has left your body. And that fundamental charge, right, that holds your body together, once it leaves, it takes weight with it because that's all that weight is. That's all that weight is. Like this goes down. Okay. This is electrostatic. All this air is electrostatic. My hand is electrostatic. If this is a scale and I put the phone on here, okay, and I weigh how much it's pushing down, it's just electrostatic. All I'm doing is measuring the effect of charge. That's it. Molecular charge. Like this is made up of matter. It's got a bunch of molecules in it. All the molecules have a charge. The molecules, in fact, are held together with electrostatic charge. Okay? So it's the same thing with your body. All weight is charge. More specifically, it is the pressure mediated over a certain area, i.e. a scale, right? Based on the relationship of the environment and the matter. And when you say it's density, it is. Well, what causes density? What gives something its density? So density is not the answer. Density is not the answer. It's just kicking the can down the road. Everyone agrees density is relevant. The question is, where do you get density? What is density? What is density? Okay. So anyway, so when you die, your soul leaves, your consciousness leaves. That's a charge. Okay. Now your charge potential has left. That's what's keeping you together. You're going to slowly start to fall apart. Literally, you're going to disintegrate. Now, there are ways that we can test this, right? We can actually send frequencies, very high frequencies at molecules, and they will disintegrate, cease to exist materially. That's amazing, bro. That's amazing. That means the inverse is true, right? So if I can make the molecule disappear, this is the molecule. I can make the molecule disappear by sending frequencies at it. That would mean that I can make matter appear with certain frequencies. And it would be a lower frequency, by the way. See, us as humans, we live in a lower vibration, a lower frequency. Okay? And that's why we have physical bodies and material lives. And what's going on with the live stream? Why does it look like it's from 1920? That's why chanting at sick bodies work. Exactly. Like a Rife machine. It's vibrational manipulation. That's why frequency healing is a real thing. Okay, so basically, I think the bigger part I want everyone to understand, okay, is weight is electric. It's charge. It's just objective. Matter can be disintegrated with the manipulation of frequency and vibration or sound. What is vibration? What is charge? How are they different? You cannot have one without the other, is what I would say. You can't. It's like pointing at ice and saying, that's not water. Yes, it is. So resting charge potential means there's an intrinsic vibrational quality to whatever you're talking about. Vibration, charge, you can't separate them. You can't. That's why you can manipulate charge with vibration. You can manipulate the composition of matter, the density of matter, and in fact, the very existence of the matter in the material world with frequency. Now let's come back to where we're talking about our bodies. Okay, so whenever you think super negative and you live in fear and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get sick at there's snake venom in the water. Whatever you're talking about, if you really believe it, I think it's proportionate to believe, which is why the scriptures, as I see it, say there's power of life and death in the tongue, and he who believes in it will eat of its fruit. Okay? Now, some people try to say it's talking about witnessing and all. No. If you believe in what you're saying, it will cause a physical reaction. Oh, it's just new age woo-woo stuff. No, this is scientific verifiability. That's what this is. Okay? Because you can test it. So just like if you say loving things to the rice and hateful things to the rice, one of the things of rice will go bad. Same with the plant. One plant will die, one will grow better. And then it gets even deeper when you magnetically align your water and then you get better, you yield better crop production. That's also frequency manipulation. Everything is frequency. Everything, bro. Everything is vibration and the frequency in which it vibrates. Everything, bro. And so when you die, your soul leaves and you change weight because your vibrational attraction that holds your body together, the resonance, the base resonance that gives you matter has left. You can't stay together anymore. You're going to start to fall apart. Okay. But the molecules within your body, even once that fundamental charge has left, it's kind of like unplugging a generator. It's like, yeah, you're dead now. You see what I'm saying? Like there's still molecules in your body that are held together with electrostatics. It no longer has a central source of attraction to hold everything together. You're going to decompose. So whenever we are separated by money's just a concept, bro. Money's like money's like a revolving door. It's like a cycle. And the more that you do what's right with it and give, the more it'll come back to you. The more you try to be real greedy and hold on to it, the more money problems you're going to have, the more stress you're going to have. And overall, just the more problems spiritually regarding your attachment to the money you're going to have, which is kind of, redundant. I'm finding the cats endearing, like my dad yelling truth or stuff at me. Yeah, I mean, he's cool. I mean, I'm not saying like kick him or anything. I'm just like, bro, we're all right here, bro. You don't gotta scream. So God is the source that holds all things together. It's both scientific and spiritual. Yeah, but that's the whole trick, is that people think that like science is somehow independent of the metaphysical. That's very ignorant. It's very, very ignorant. Humans are ignorant, bro. I just want to think intrinsically we're ignorant, and we're supposed to be, as in we can't be fully informed. I think that's the whole thing. But that doesn't bother me. Like, ignorance doesn't bother me. Like, I don't know everything. I'm sitting here speculating a lot, right? Like, I'm telling you that you can't separate charge and vibration. Go read that in some accredited source. You're not going to. The problem is not the ignorance at all. It's inescapable. The problem is arrogance of ignorance, right? Like ignorant arrogance. That's the problem. Just like Kim Willer will say, like, no one goes and looks for the answers to something they already know. That's the real problem. I'm famous for my cap. Stop capping, bro. All right. So I think that I've made my point pretty abundantly clear. The reason this is important, though, is because you can apply it to your life, right? So you're changing the molecular structure of your body, and what happens is these low vibrational inputs cause matter, okay? That's why you can disintegrate matter with high frequency. Low vibration causes matter. So when your body resides in this low vibration, you're changing the molecular structure, and it's going to come of your body itself. You're going to begin to create matter with the low vibration mixed in with your energy. Because energy and mass, which is conceptual, but energy and matter, in fact, are interchangeable. That's the whole thing. They actually are. You got, in case if you don't know, like E equals MC squared, right? Like that's saying that energy and mass are interchangeable effectively. They are. They actually are, though. They're not just like, it's not like everything that they say we automatically have to assume is wrong. That makes us ignorant as well. They are obviously wrong in relativity about so many things. It's insane. Relativity says if you travel at the speed of light, you will experience timelessness. Okay, it's basically hallucinogenic philosophy. It's like insane. Okay, but energy and mass are interchangeable. My point is, you're going to start lower vibrational states are going to create matter. I know this is deep, and I know some people might think it sounds crazy, but whatever. This channel is obviously not for everybody. How many channels look like this and people still want to try to hear it, right? So this isn't for everyone, but it will create matter, bro. And what you're doing is you're weighing yourself down. Wait for it. Literally. So what is a tumor, bro? What's a tumor? Now, it means your body's working. It's trapping the toxicity in a concentrated area so that it does not spread in an attempt to protect itself. But what is it? What is it? Where did it come from? Oh, well, I ate too many processed foods. Yeah, well, it has to do with your body not being able to attain a certain vibrational state. So you clog it down. It's like you have a motor, okay? And when you're just eating all day, every day, processed food, and even if it's organic food, if you're eating all day, every day, you're gonna get sick. And I don't mean like I was stopped up for a few days. I mean, I drove up here, I was stopped up, I probably wasn't drinking enough water, whatever it is, right? I'm talking about sick, bro. Like sick. Like you're going to have an ailment that's very serious. Okay? You're just eating all day, every day. And so your motor slows down because it's getting clogged up, right? That's why when you fast, your body starts to heal itself. It is not because it emits some magical chemical that goes through and cleans up the body. It's that you finally let your body do what it's already trying to do, which is attain a vibrational state of health. Okay, I hope I'm being followed, because sometimes these types of things are hard to explain in the perfect way. I'm hoping I'm not losing anyone. But so your body is clogged down, it slows down, slows down, slows down. That's why a good first step to like losing weight is intermittent fasting, because you give your body concentrated areas of intake, and so it's able to just start to, the rest of the day. And your metabolism will start to remember how to work, and effectively your engine won't be so clogged down. If you can actually fast for like 3 days, your body's going to like reset. Okay. But here's the thing too. Typically we have a gradual decrease of vibration over our lives. So if you fast, what you're going to do is your body's going to like clean itself out, and it's going to basically start to increase your vibration. So once you get up here, I say after 3 days, your immune system effectively resets, right? You get up here, if you just jump back in eating all day, so you wake up, you eat at lunch, you eat at dinner, you eat snacks in between, then you eat before you go to sleep, then you wake up, you do it again, you may actually get more sick, because what you did was you took it all the way up to a high vibration, and then you started chunking all this toxicity, this lower vibrational state into it, as opposed to your body gradually going down. You can get more sick. So you have to remove the toxicity, and I don't want to go too much. That's not the point. My point is that your actual, it's called an EEG, right? You can actually monitor the electric pulses of someone's brain, the electric activity of someone's brain when they sleep, REM sleep, when they have spiritual experiences, when they have intuitive experiences, when they experience love and fear and all these different strong emotions. The EEG scatters all over the place relative to these different inputs, or emotions, we'll say, experiences. Okay, so everything's electric in your brain. That's literally how everything works. And so if that means that when you think of something, it has a physical effect, like literally, like scientifically, like provably, bro. Provably. You say scientifically? Yes, scientifically. I can manipulate the independent variable, and then I get different results. Okay? The intention of what you say obviously matters. So now people will say, well, that's because you're talking. So you're actually emitting sound waves. So yeah, we get it. Sound waves are physical, they have a physical effect. But well, you're saying that thinking, dude, you emit vibration constantly. You can also prove this. So if someone lives in like a state of fear, their electromagnetic aura gets really small, like roughly around 2 feet. And if they live in like showing love, it can extend to like 100 feet. 100 feet if you're showing love. Okay? That's a frequency. Now you don't have to talk, you don't have to say anything. It's about what you're understanding, what you're feeling, what you're believing, and what your intentions are. This is very important. This isn't some like metaphysical woo-woo, new agey. No, dude, this is just like basic life that everyone's known forever until now. People get real amped up with the Tartaria thing, and I'm like, yeah, they were advanced, but this is the thing. They just understood basic stuff. It was like they just knew the basic truths of life that we don't know anymore. They weren't like mind-blowingly smart. It's just that they had the information, dude. They had the information. I can do 3-day fast so far. Yeah, it's really like 3 days is the magic number there. 3 full days. Okay, so anyway, my point here is, this is going to get kind of deep, right? But matter itself is nothing more than energy. Matter is just vibration. You can disintegrate matter with vibration, thus the inverse must be true. You can manifest matter with a certain vibration. Now, high frequency and vibration makes matter disintegrate, so logically, inversely,
you get matter from a lower resonance. And this makes sense because density is proportionate to frequency. Like if you introduce high frequencies to matter, then you can manipulate the density. You can make it levitate and everything. Okay. So basically, this material world is a lower vibration of the spectrum. That's why we have trees and grass and cars and eyes and humans and the hue of a man. We have living men and women everywhere because they're in a material vibration, right? And so the earth is a lower vibration. People are lower vibration. Now, this is where you get into this. This obviously can't be tested, but the idea is that basically the goal is to come to such a higher vibrational state that you're able to actually transcend the density layers that hold us down within this material world. I do not know. Now, from my understanding, you actually go into a sleep state, and then after that, maybe that's what happens. Okay, but this stuff sounds so crazy because we've been so brainwashed. And this is the thing, I'm not claiming to be some like savant genius that put all the pieces together and no one else can get it. And that's the kind of stuff people say to me a lot. But no, it's just step back and relook at it. It's the only way that anything exists. So what it comes down to is matter is just a small percentage of what exists, the material world. That's why materialism is so dumb. It's so dumb, dude. Whoa, it's so dumb. But it's just a small portion of what exists, and the manipulation of that vibration will literally manipulate matter. Does that mean, oh, you're trying to be God? No one's saying that. I'm trying to look at actual evidence and what the truth is. See, and the reason this is important, I mean, it's basically like the Hermetic principles. This is not new. This is thousands of years old. Everything is vibration. The manipulation of vibration will have an effect in the material world. And this includes illness and ailments and the energies you send to other people. Like if you're just constantly thinking of someone, you're mad at them, and you're wishing all this ill intent on them, like you're having an effect in the physical world, like literally, because there's no other way. It's impossible. It's impossible for it not to have a physical effect. It's impossible because it just does. It's impossible. You cannot emit frequency without having a physical effect. It's impossible. So now you maybe understand why they keep us divided. They give us all these talking turns like, oh, should we murder babies or not murder babies? I think that was a pretty easy discussion, don't you think? My body, my choice. Everyone inject themselves. My body, my choice. Everyone inject themselves. Oh, men can be pregnant. Never mind women's rights. It's like, the point is that it's about the vibrational state, and they know that. And so they just keep us in this like discombobulated, incoherent vibrational state. If people were to be coherent, they'd be like a magnet. They'd be very powerful because we'd all be going in the same direction. I would love to point out though right here, that's never going to happen. It's not supposed to happen. It isn't going to happen. It's never happened. It never will happen. And it'll only begin to happen in an illusory way, meaning an illusion, towards the end, when people think that they're all coming together for what's right. And that will be the great deception, like the international unification of all the nations. But my point is that there's some truth to it. That's why the New World Order will ultimately work, because it has truth to it. And there's a fundamental truth to it. And it's just like a magnet, which, by the way, everything the Creator gave us is to show us the bigger, deeper truths. Everything. That's my opinion. Take it or leave it. You are on my channel, I guess. So we have this wallet here. Okay, this wallet. This is a magnet. Now, if we have a bunch of little circles in here, that's gonna be the molecules. Okay, and so now if this molecule has energy going that way, and this molecule has energy going that way, this one goes that way, this one goes that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, oh, that way, oh, that way, that way. This is going to be incoherent. It's going to be what we call matter. It's just going to be incoherent. Incoherent magnetism is still magnetic. It's just incoherent. These are the people today, right? Where we had the people all. I wish I had a blackboard. We're getting really really rigid out here. I can't believe my stream quality is so bad. I'm so salty about that, man. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. See if this works. Okay, you guys, I know it's pretty bad, but you see, that's a piece of matter. All the energy is going in different directions. Okay, now that's people nowadays, where there's basically nothing that everyone agrees on. Now, there are fundamental, like, logical axioms that can't be disputed, but people don't agree on them. And so it's like the intention interpretation. That's what we're talking about, because that's what emits the frequency. Is the soul is the source of frequency. Again, that's why you get lighter when you die. I hope I'm making sense, because I know this is a really deep conversation, and I kind of have a problem with, like, scattergunning things in a way. A lot of people are like, oh, you used to sound smart. I'm like, that's crazy. When I hear myself, I'm like, I think I sound dumb. I'm just scattergunning. I can't start talking really fast and can't catch up with my own thoughts. But okay, look. So if you see that one, all coherent. This is a magnet. This will stick to your fridge or whatever. You can pick up a car, right? Okay. So if everyone was on the same in the same direction of energy, if everyone on the same page had the same intentions, understandings, moral compass, acknowledging the linear code of ethics, objective morality, if everyone was on the same page, it'd be such a cohesive, powerful unit, literally powerful. That's why they call it power. It's literally power. It's literally power. Like, they wouldn't really be able to manipulate and divide us the way that they do. So what they do is they keep us on all these different wavelengths with different intentions. They love emotional arguments, because emotion puts out frequency, bro. Like, that's why they love to get you emotional. And this is why we have to be, bluntly, this is why you have to really acknowledge the difference between men and women. Women are very emotional, bro. And it's not that men are not emotional, but women are very emotional, right? And that's why they need a strong man. Get offended if you want to. No, I don't want a strong man. I want to work in a cubicle and be by myself, and then be 35 where my womb doesn't work anymore, and I've had 47 abortions, and no one loves me, but so girl power. But anyway, you can miss me with that. If you found yourself to this channel somehow thinking like that, I don't even know how that's possible. But so, just to say, women are emotional, right? So it's like there's a fundamental difference here. Now, there's benefits to their emotional inclination, intuition, and nurturing and stuff like that. But anyway, they love to get you to make emotional arguments. So people just scream at each other, like, right past each other. They're like, it's like, no, dude, my body, my choice. And they're like, no, but you didn't say that last month. And it's like they just want you to, because you're pissed off about the fact that they're trying to inject people with poison, and she's pissed off about the fact that she doesn't get to be a psychopath and run around and murder babies. And one person does seem to clearly be right, but you're both emotionally involved. The emotional involvement is all that matters. You now have discombobulated frequencies that are combating, that are clashing, and it just really weakens the power of the people as a whole, and therefore it's easily manipulated. Now, I don't even want everyone to come together as one. It's not even feasible. It's ridiculous. I don't even want that. I don't do this because I think that, like, I'm going to wake the world up and everyone's going to come together. That's not going to happen. I hate to break it to you guys. It's not going to happen until they roll out the deception that makes it happen. And that's when you better pass the test and step outside of it, if you know what I'm saying. Some men are emotional. They write in all caps. You're good over here, Jim. Just all you got to do is press that little button and the caps lock goes off. It's crazy, bro. It's really crazy. There's a little button right there. If you press it, if you're on a phone, dude, you have to double tap the cap every time, man. I am a truther. You respect me. You sound pretty funny, man. I'll give you that. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so they keep us in all like this emotional discombobulation where we're going in all kinds of different directions. It makes us weak. It's not realistic to think that we're all going to be on the same page, and you shouldn't even want that. It's not going to happen, and that kind of removes it's very monotonous anyway, right? It removes the beauty of life. But the point I'm making to you is that everything that they do when it comes to media manipulation, propaganda, fear porn from like the age of 5 up, detachment from senses and empirical evidence, detaching you from where you live, all this stuff is for a reason. Because if just 20% of people are on the same page in unison, it's very powerful, like literally powerful. And so what I think people, it's sad, but people don't even realize, they've never heard of 21 grams experiment. They don't think they have a soul. They don't think they have a spirit. Well, they did the dogs. He tested dogs. So again, this guy saw people who are about to die, 6 patients, 5 men, 1 woman. And he measured them on a super sensitive scale. And at the time of their death, they would become like an average of 21 grams lighter, right? 3/4 an ounce. He then went and tested like 100 dogs, and none of them lost weight when they died. And so he concluded that dogs don't have souls. And obviously, men and women have something like a distinguishable importance to them over animals. And dude, I love animals. So all guys can miss me with it. I love animals. I literally talk to animals. I talk to them like they're like on the stream. Okay. But there's clearly a difference. And they have personalities, and it's like they're very loyal and lovable. They're similar to children. It's like children do have a soul, right? But do they have accountability for moral decisions at a very young age? No, they don't. They don't have accountability. And so basically the animals never get beyond that. They're kind of left within that area. Does that make sense to anyone? Animals don't really leave that state that children do once they grow up. Do you see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say that it's just really a crazy thing. Like they don't have a soul, or depending on how you define it. And if we're talking about the physical characteristics, like scientifically, they do have, well, they have an intrinsic electric resonance. I don't know. That's really interesting. We could try to EEG. I'm sure they've done an EEG animals, dogs and stuff, and see what the manipulation is like. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to rant too much all over the place, but it's very simple. What I'm trying to show you, I hate the videos didn't work because it really kind of puts you in the right type of vibe to understand what I'm saying. But anyway, so I showed you guys that there's resonance. You put sand on there, you introduce certain frequencies, it'll make different type of molecular structure. You can do this. I've shown this on this channel quite a few times. I actually forgot his name though. Dr. whatever, Japanese guy. He worked with the water. He showed molecular structure of water changes when you introduce certain frequencies. Actually, I heard Terrain, the movie with Kaufman. They have a girl. She has some ice. Puts the water in the freezer and then looks at a picture of a light pole and thinks about it, concentrates on it, and then the ice, once the water freezes, it takes like the shape of a light pole. I don't know. I haven't seen that, but the idea is very interesting. It exists substantially without that movie, right? It's like what you think and what you believe literally will change the structure of your body, and that can result in many things. And I just think that people should really take that in, man. And like, it's a process, because many of you guys saw when I'd go in the US, like I'd get attacked and I'd all eventually like kind of like stoop down more towards their level. Like I'd be like, oh yeah, what are you gonna do about it? I'm like oh, someone should knock you. I'm like, you're not going to though, are you? You know, I would like find myself in this lower vibration. And so don't misinterpret this as if I'm saying that like I got it all figured out and I'm better than you. I'm not saying that, but I do think that a lot of people don't even think about it, and they don't even understand it. And like, just think about it. When you're going through life, like if you're late for work, you could get super mad and freak out about it, or you can chill and you can be driving. You can look like, oh, there's a wreck up there. Maybe that's why I was late. You know, it's about how you interpret things, and that's going to create a certain vibrational pattern within you. And that's pretty much what I want to talk to you guys about. So I'm going to do a little recap. I'll tell you guys then what are going on with the cases and everything. And then I'm going to get out of here and just throw my MacBook in the street because it sucks. Going up in Chicago kind of ruined rats for me. That's gross, bro. That's gross. Okay, so here's the summary. I named the stream Heavy Conscious because it appears the conscious literally has weight, or results in weight within material confinement. Okay, so I thought it was a funny little play on words, heavy conscious. Now that's what, again, gravitas is where gravity comes from. That means heavy or weight, how heavy something is. Weight is nothing more than the pressure mediated downward on a scale. That's all it is. And this can be manipulated with electrostatics. Matter is held together with electrostatics, electric. Everything's electric. The matter's held together electrically, and you can actually make things levitate electrically, and you can make vibration, electricity. What is that? What's the difference? What's a wave? What's the difference? Wave is like wave's not a thing, but what is light? It's vibration. Everything, man, vibration. Oh, hey guys. I have no idea what that was. I don't know what's going on. Now, the MacBook works. It's just every time I go live, my entire computer just all of a sudden implodes. I think they're attacking my stream, but I don't know. It's whatever. It's like I had 140 download. Now if I test it, I bet it'll say it's like 20. It's just really crazy, bro. You guys have no idea. I might actually need to just get a house, fiber optic, and then I mean, I guess they can still do it. I don't know. Anyway, so okay, so then what's an electron? Electron is nothing more than vibration in a certain part of the dielectric field. What's a photon? It's a dielectric or electrostatic pulse within the wave. It's nothing more than the certain area that you're isolating, which is like the top of the wave, where there's the climax of the electric nature of it. Everything is electric, and everything comes down to charge, effectively, right? And so that includes like all matter that exists. And now mass is, in layman's terms, they say quantification of matter, amount of matter, and yeah, it's a conceptual quantification of matter, but that's it, and it's not agreed upon. But the truth is, it's nothing more than charge differential, charge potential, charge mass ratio. It's nothing more than area relative to charge, meaning like if you manipulate charge, increase or decrease charge, it will increase or decrease the area in which you can observe it. They call that area mass. It's not actually matter though, okay? It's nothing more than energy, how much area the energy takes up when you manipulate the energy. Okay, everything is energy. There's a connection between energy and matter. In fact, you can't even really say that there's a difference other than the states. It's like, is there a difference in water and ice? Yeah, they're in different states, but they're the same thing. And that's what this is. That's what matter and energy are. And once you understand that, all of a sudden acoustic, levitation, cymatic patterns, sonoluminescence, cymatics in general, it all makes sense. Then whenever you tie this into fasting, curing all kinds of things, now that makes sense because you're increasing your vibrational state of your body. It's now going to remove the matter. I think that's one of the big things I really wanted to point out to you guys. Think about that. Lower vibrations will manifest matter. The material world is in a lower vibration. That's why we have the material world, which is everything that you've ever experienced with your eyes, okay? And you can touch tangibly. The material world. I mean, okay, not everything you've ever experienced with your eyes because light's not material, and you get it, but they'll say it is, but it isn't, and all this stuff. But anyway, like the earth itself, your body, matter, okay? That's a lower vibration, but there's a way bigger spectrum, okay? And so knowing that, now when you decrease vibration, when you get to a lower vibrational state, you're going to get more and more substance. Okay, so like the substantive nature of whatever you're discussing is directly proportionate to its vibration. Okay, just go look at the density of different elements. Okay, and then go look at the conductivity of those same elements and see what you find out. Right? Okay, so whenever we are living in fear and we're showing hatred and we're hating other people and we're living in stress and anxiety, we have all this stuff going on, which is maybe why I got sick. It's like stress, I guess. I don't know. I think eventually you'll get like a tumor. Being matter literally has now manifested, has formed due to the vibration, and your body is keeping that trying to keep that vibrational state trapped up so as if it doesn't spread. And that's why when you emit certain frequencies, you can remove tumors. And there's like the Rife machine, and there's frequency healing, and people chant for thousands of years to get rid of illness. And then again, that's why whenever you fast, you're increasing your vibration. Therefore, it's like just like you can disintegrate molecules, you can disintegrate matter with high frequencies. You can disintegrate a tumor in your body with high frequencies, and your body will begin. Your motor will start to run normal, and you'll be able. When you're at that high vibration, you'll be able to get rid of the matter that's not supposed to be there. It will establish the perfect energy equilibrium that you were built with, designed with, and that's all. There's like an energy equilibrium, and you can actually increase it, and then basically decreasing it's going to make you sick. And I think we're in a fallen state, and that's why we have the material bodies that we have, and that's a lower vibration. These are very deep principles, by the way. Like all the powers that shouldn't be, or can be argued that they should be, they know this. Like this is flooded throughout all Gnostic teachings, like the root of all Gnostic teachings. They understand vibration, and that's why they show you the truth in plain sight and all this stuff. They want to manipulate your vibration, but not like physically force it. So I'm all over the place because it's a really kind of a deep subject, but I think you get what I'm saying. Understand that your consciousness is a charge that basically holds together your personality, your interpretations, your experiences, who you are. Like when you die, in my opinion, you're going to feel the same way you do right now. Like, you know how you can't explain it, but it's who you are. Like there's a you can talk to yourself in your head, and you have like all these different things that make you, your personality. I don't think that ever goes away. I don't think that ceases to exist. I can't think of like a physically viable way that even makes sense. I kind of do agree with energy cannot be created or destroyed other than by the creator. And so whenever you harness electricity out of the air, then what are you doing? Well, it's coming from the background medium because it can't just be created. And your energy inside you is not just going to disappear. It's going to go back to be with the source, right, when you go to your state of sleep. So, yeah, I don't know. I hope I make it sense to you. It's like it's important to think about these things, and not to just harp on them or anything like that. It's like to understand them, like to apply them to your life. Man, I think my MacBook's going to die. Anyway, it's pretty interesting. You guys can look up 21 grams experiment, just done one time in like 1909 or something. No one's ever done it again. But it seems to make sense to me. And just understand that you're powerful, bro. You have consciousness, you have intuition, and all these things like memories and dreams and intuition are not explained by science, bro. They can try to, but they can't. Oh, this is what the brain does. You can't even map the brain out. How are you going to tell me what it does? You know exactly what the brain does, but you can't even map it out. People are dumb. That's what I'm saying. Dumb in the sense of arrogance. Dude, I swear something's going on, man. Hey, man, if the CIA is watching my stream, man, can you chill? There's only like 100 people here, man. Haven't you guys done enough? Was throwing me into the corner of the internet not enough? Was that not enough? Was like making me go broke for freely speaking in America? Was that not enough? Federal government, you need more. It's ridiculous. I know it's not a coincidence that everything begins to just freak out when I'm going live. Anyway, you guys get it. That was pretty much it. I hate that I didn't get to show you the videos. I'm sorry. I'll try to figure it out. I might just have to do phone streams, which means I can't do Rockfin streams. I don't even know. Is it a Rockfin stream week? Oh, it is. Thank you for the $5 tip on Rockfin. Shout out to the legends on Rockfin. Thank you, Passion for Truth, for the $5 tip. Okay, yeah, so I'll give you guys an update what's going on because my MacBook is going to die. So I got found guilty at Rushmore and Yellowstone. I'm not going to go into too much details about this for tactical reasons, but dude, I got like a $100 fine for each charge in Rushmore. And then in Yellowstone, Yellowstone, which is where I was just talking in an RV for like literally 7 minutes or something like that. Just in an RV, waiting for the car to get out of my way so we could leave. That's just objectively what happened. I got like $600 fine, like $580, and I'm not allowed to go to Yellowstone for a year, and he unsupervised probation for a year. Federal probation for a year for talking inside an RV in America, bro. And there are people that like applaud that, dude. They're like, yeah, I'm so glad. That's what you deserve. People suck, man. I'm like, bro. Anyway, long story short, I filed a notice of appeal. Appeals are $500 a piece. To get the transcript is like gonna be like $2,500. So to appeal those cases, which I could have just paid a couple $100 months ago, right? I'm fighting it though because I think it's important. So yeah, I mean, just to appeal it, you have to pay the fines and the $500 appeal fee, and then you need the transcripts. I mean, yeah, it's going to cost a solid 10 grand to fight these cases, in addition to what I've already spent, which is thousands of dollars. But we have a pretty epic plan, and I'm working with some people, and that's about it. I can't say too much, honestly, because of that. Yeah, that's really all I got for you guys. I'm sorry. And I'm basically just working for a lawyer. A bunch of people hitting me up, like needing help with their stuff, and they know that I researched a bunch of stuff recently, so they're needing help. And so I'm trying to help all these people out for free, basically be a lawyer. I think I have like 7 criminal cases I'm helping work on and 8 civil cases. I'm obviously not making any money doing that. I believe that there's more than 1,000 watching now. I don't know about that. Who knows? Heavy-hearted. So yeah, I mean, we'll just see how all that goes. We'll see how it all goes. I may start like a GoFundMe or something. I think it's very funny that there are people that sit in here and do nothing, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, Austin, you're trying to get money for your case." It's like, what are you doing? I'm only doing this to try to do is what am I getting out of this? It's like, I will just say, I think one of the number one things that makes the creator mad is constantly judging and talking down to people without self-reflection. I think it's like one of the number one things that makes the creator mad. What a coincidence, my stream quality went back down. But yeah, so I could have just paid a couple $100, easy peasy, not worried about it. And I'm trying to fight it because I think it's what's right. I'm trying to make a change. I think that we are going to. It just, the reason no one ever does is very difficult, and they make your life like suck, and they just try and like, oh, never mind, you have to come here. Oh, never mind, you have to come here. Sorry, we didn't call you back, but that's your fault. Oh, you have to physically. Oh, sorry, it got lost in the mail. Oh, sorry, went to the wrong room. Oh, sorry, we lost it again. Oh, sorry, we lost it, and now it's late, but that means it's your fault. Oh, you paid priority express mail. I was supposed to get it in a day, but it took a week, but that's your fault. It's like, it's crazy, and I know I'm supposed to fight it for a fact. Like the creators show me. And so I think it's really funny. And you know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to say your name, and you know who I'm talking about because you're a consistent person that does it. And I just want you to know the creator sees you, and you're like a little fake version of reality where everyone on the internet thinks you're such a holy person. The creator knows that you're sitting there judging everyone, constantly judging everyone, talking down to everyone, but not self-reflecting. The creator knows. And what I would suggest is maybe stop like thinking you're so much better than everyone or trying to judge and talk down to everyone. I'm saying that the creator doesn't like it. And you can take it or you can leave it. Take it or leave it. I think lying is the number one thing Yahuwah hates. That's what that is. That's what that is, bro. That's my point. Whenever you're constantly like, oh, you didn't do this right. Oh, where's Austin CC? Oh, Austin CC aren't the right color. Oh, why are they not long enough? Oh, why did Austin shave his beard? Oh, he's a sinner. He must be a sinner. He shaved his beard. Oh, why does Austin do this? Austin, why don't you just go do this? I sold on the fact that someone can sit over there and like have a holier than thou vibe and be like, oh, oh, you're going to ask for money? You're going to try to make money on the internet again? I sold all my possessions and let my business go away just to try to help people. People that would never do that, sit over there and talk about my financial situation. It's so baffling. That's called lying. That's called lying. When you're like, oh, you should do this. Oh, you're not a good enough person to do this. But the truth is, you wouldn't even do the stuff that they sacrificed. That means you're lying. And you're actually lying purely out of flesh and pride than everyone else. It's like bad, bro. I think that's the number one thing the creator doesn't like. I think it's the number one thing, like lying to manipulate and pretend you're more righteous than you are. It's like, I don't know. I know I just kind of got worked up there, but I think someone needs to hear it. Also remember that Joshua and Caleb did the impossible. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Like I can't even talk too much about it, which sucks. I'm like really transparent with you guys, and I have to be kind of tactical about what all I say, but yeah, I don't know. Like anyway, I'm talking to like an attorney. He's dope. Don't need any more details, really. He's super cool. Knows what's up with the earth, etc. And yeah, we're just gonna it's gonna be epic. We're making big moves. We're gonna start to make really big moves, and it's going to be epic. Trust me, trust me. But that's why I can't say too much. And it's like I don't even care. I will never capitulate to people like that. Like, why are you even here? Why do you come here every time I do a live stream? If you can't stand me so much, and I'm such a bad person, and you're so much more righteous than, why are you here every time I go live? To say something negative and judgmental every single time I go live. It's really crazy. It's every time. I go up there. I'm talking to someone in the city. I go check my phone. It's like same person, just judging. Why are you on my live stream? Austin, where's Austin CC? Why does Austin save his beer? Why is Austin saying that? Austin shouldn't do this. Why is Austin doing that? I'm just sitting at home talking about everyone though. And I'm sorry I got kind of worked up, but that person needed to hear it. And you know who you are. And I would love for you to please just chill. I would love for you to chill. That'd be great. Maybe do some self-reflection. Go pray and meditate and ask what you need to work on. Ask the creator what you need to do better. Maybe. All right, cool. I'm glad we got that out. So yeah, but I will address the whole idea of the finances. Like, I'm trying to figure out what I was going to do. I had to take a break. I have a lot of stuff going on. Like, I've been working nonstop on all these different things, like 7 and 6 cases. So that's 13 cases, and investing lots of times and reading tons of stuff just to help people out. And I know the creator is sending these people to me. It's not a coincidence. These people are being sent to me as soon as I've learned about it and how I can help them out. And I'm trusting him, and I'm going to do what he wants me to do. Just like the attorney coincidentally was an hour away from where we had to go 16 hours up to register the vehicle. And we did not know each other, had no idea. And coincidentally, that's where he was, 1 hour away. All the way. I mean, you can't make it up. The creator is doing this, right? And so I've just kind of been like draining all my funds and making it work and scraping it through however I can while I basically work around the clock nonstop on like legal issues and trying to help you out. And I just trust the creator. I know he's going to provide. But so I was trying to make the decision. It's like, obviously I can't just do that nonstop. I'm not making any money doing that. And I'm helping people out, and my main motivation will never be money. But I was trying to think, like, do I need to like go do some certain type of job, or do I need to go back and start my business back up? Or I'm trying to figure everything out. You know, I would, as of now, I think I'm going to create residual income with my streams, and which is why I'd have to get the quality better and all that stuff. Because if I could just do that, like have patrons and then Rockfin, and you know, whoever donates to support it, then I think that way is the way I feel led to try first. So anyway, there's that. It says everyone's so concerned with, it's just really frustrating. We almost got through a whole stream without it. Well, I've had like 20 companies hit me up and ask me to advertise their items, but I don't do it. Right. So I never will. So anyway, we'll figure all that out anyway. So like I said, with the whole court thing, it's just like kind of crazy. It's like $2,500 for those transcripts. That's 2 cases, and then $500 a piece for the pills, and then that's of course not even including travel, which ends up costing thousands. And then we're also dealing with the thing in Florida. I'm not. Chris is. Yeah, it's just a lot, man. It's a lot. But anyway, so I think he was telling me is like kind of to help determine where we would go. It's almost like I'm gonna add up all that stuff it would cost to do it, and like start a GoFundMe or something, and see if it's supposed to be right, and if like, because it's like that's a lot of money, bro. And like I've already put thousands and thousands and thousands after selling all my stuff, and people have the audacity to sit over there, do nothing, and then try and comment on it. It's really kind of crazy, but. And like, to be honest, there are certain like Owen Benjamin would just ban you like 5 months ago. And like maybe that's what I should do. I should start banning you people and not caring about like how offended you are. Oh, your buddy's mad now, then you can get banned too, because you just lowered the whole thing. But I think that assertion is good sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like, it's not like I'm really mad. We can move on. It's just like I keep ignoring it, and eventually it's like, okay, now I have to say something. So cool, bro. Back to the actual cool substantive point in the conclusion, which is before my MacBook dies, like everything's about charge and vibration, bro, and just harness that, understand that, man. And in fact, understand that that's how the creator communicates to you, because your consciousness self is nothing more than an electric vibrational state, and that's how you interpret the creator, and that's how you communicate with him. And so just like really kind of understand that, accept it, understand how amazing the creator is, that he's created this world that you can't see, that's intertwined with the world that you can see, and it goes back and forth, and there's little bridges there, and you can manipulate it, even just thinking. And it's a very crazy thing. So banned for life. Yeah, exactly. No. I could always sell out and go on Fox. That's my homie, bro. So. All right, cool. So I'll start doing live streams a lot. Unfortunately, it looks like I might have to just do like phone streams, which it'll be like this, right, where I'm talking, except the quality will actually be good. I just can't share stuff. I won't be able to do Rockfin that way, though, which kind of sucks. Although I will say Rockfin's on thin ice with me. Wait till I get real internet, Rockfin. We're going to put you to the test. But anyway, cool. Thank you guys for kicking it. Like I said, I just ran down my whole MacBook battery. I'm like off the grid. You're off the grid. So I'll catch up with you guys. And I'll try and drop the links of the videos so you can actually watch them. But you can just look up acoustic levitation, and you'll be able to see it's really crazy, bro. It's really cool. Thanks for the gravy. Yeah. Later, Wes. Much love. And I did see Wayne. Wayne, I don't know if you're here, but shout out to Wayne. You sent me a little Cash App this morning, and I saw it. So thank you for that, brother, man. And I will read out the people that had sent it. I forgot to set those up, but I will. The people that donated to the First Amendment Fund, which got us to South Dakota and stuff like that. And I just want everyone to remember. I want you guys to remember, like, whenever it's all said and done, that a lot of the people were trying to we're hoping, even the truthers and flat earthers and all that stuff, hoping I fail, trying to talk me out of it, say I should, like, oh, he's just doing it for money. If I was just doing money, let me ask you a question. If I can raise thousands and thousands of dollars online of money, why would I do it towards something that just goes to the government and I have to fight to try to win? People don't even think with their minds, bro. So anyway, so we have a lot of stuff coming. What I've decided I am going to try to just full-time do this, and then basically be just try to help people out pro se, because the creator keeps showing me people that need help, and I just know some stuff, and I know some people, and I can kind of help them out and show them where to go and where to start. And so that kind of looks like that's what I'm doing now, and I'm going to trust the creator with all of it. And just the idea is I'm going to start dropping a lot of content, but it can't be this quality, obviously. And cool, then we'll go back on the streets here and there. I have a whole new approach I want to do with that. Yeah, and I don't know, maybe we'll do something like, I want to do something like some type of incentive or perk for like Patreon or something. I don't know, maybe Patreon, but just where I can get some residual, or at least like an attempt. And if it's successful, then I'll know what to do. If it fails, I don't know what to do. But I have had some legendary patrons. Shout out to all the patrons, especially the ones still there, because that's pretty epic. Y'all are legends, because I've had taken breaks and stuff, you know. Yeah, ban trolls and not just. I get it, man, but it's like, it's just really annoying. It's just really annoying, like especially when it's women. I'm just being honest. I'm just honest, you know. So I don't know. I just think it's a bad look, man. It's a really bad look for women to run around and talk down and judge men all the time like they're holier than thou. It's a bad look. It's a bad look, bro. So, in a world, I think that's pretty much it. I hook up on Patreon, but it's Patreon. Yeah. I don't even really like Patreon. We'll figure it out, man. If anyone sends me anything on Cash App or PayPal, I'll read them all out on the next thing. I'll get them all pulled up from the first minute represented. I'll shout out everyone. PayPal, you can send like whatever you want to say. Someone just sent $10 on Rockfin, I think. So shout out to Reform Bear for the $10 cheers. Thank you, much love. Wes, head up, sir. $10 on Rockfin, of course. And thank you, bro. Much love. I bet Rockfin's like, dang, why do we ask this guy to be on our thing every time he does a stream? It looks like a 1950. Great stream, bro. Thanks. Yeah, so we'll figure everything out. I think I'll go to GoFundMe. And, you know, maybe if someone wants to reach out to me, if they have like some type of, I think there will be potentially some type of reimbursement towards the end of all of that. And I would be interested in working something out with someone where I would get them back, basically. But they'd obviously have to have faith in me to pull it off. I wish I could tell you guys more. I think I can tell you some more, but I need to make sure, need to talk to him and figure out exactly what I should say, what I shouldn't say, but because we don't want to give ourselves a disadvantage. All right, cool. So that's pretty much the update. We are in Maryland right now, having to say inspections on the vehicles and get them registered, and then like, oh, got to get them worked in and all that stuff. So I might hit DC for a couple of days. So anyone closer there, or I might like do some streams again and go expose some of the stuff going on in DC, but we'll see. And cool. I think I might have a debate coming up. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. You guys will see. I will start talking to you guys pretty frequently. It may just be the phone streams though, until I can figure out. Like, I just not spending 50. I don't have $1,500. I literally don't even have it, like, at all. So I'm not. It's not really a priority for me to put some satellite on top of the freaking RV. I don't know. It's just a bunch of stuff, man. You guys get it. I feel like I don't want you guys to hear me just complain. Outgoing internet speed and convert to bitrate online, and then set outgoing bitrate to match. I don't even know. You're like speaking different language to me, bro. I'm on StreamYard. A bidet? What are you guys talking about? All right. I'm going to catch up with you on the flip side, like a coin toss. Shout out to all the people who have like rallied around us that made the trip to South Dakota and stuff possible. And I'll set everything up. You know, I'll set up a GoFundMe and we'll see what it has. I think the creator kind of shows. I like to let the creator kind of show me what to do. That's how I look at it. And you guys are still going back and forth with this guy. It's hilarious. But inclusion, basically, the stream is all about your vibration and intention manifests. It has the possibility, like the potential to literally manifest matter, because you can disintegrate matter with frequencies. You can levitate with frequencies. You can change the weight of things with charge. Everything has to do with frequency and, you know, like your resonance. And so just really try to increase your vibration. Like I shouldn't even have really entertained some of all that stuff right there, right? Like again, I'm not claiming that I'm better than anyone or anything. I'm just trying to show you guys that it's very real. It'll have a physical effect on you. It'll have an attractive effect in your life. And I think that kind of we need to take it back. And it certainly, as like the flat earth community, we need to kind of take back the truth. We need to like really stake our claims. Like the necessary antecedent to propagation is a background medium. Suck it up. If you don't like the fact there's a background medium, if you're like, you can't bottle up the background medium, it doesn't matter. It's still there. So until you can go bottle up the container for me, your point is moot. Thank you. Because you know there's a container because there's gas pressure. It's called antecedent relationship, antecedent evidence. And yeah, when we can start to acknowledge these things, we need to like, what is weight? What is density? What is the soul? What is consciousness? What's the connection between weight? Why does your weight fluctuate after you die? Due to the electric nature, what is EEG actually reading? What is your spirit, your soul, your body, your consciousness, and how are they interconnected? How does certain inputs affect the interconnected nature of them? How, like, what's the molecular structure dependent upon in the body? And these are important things. I think it's very interesting. And so, yeah, just maybe you guys can reconsider some of those things that I'll put into context for you guys. I love you guys. I hate it. The stream looks so bad. I'll try to figure it out. I'll catch up with you guys on the flip side, like a coin toss. So until then, seek and speak truth unequivocally. The weak find contentment in the consensus of ignorance. Oh, I left this thing up here this whole time. Find it. Yeah, and if you want to support the stream, you guys know how to do it. It's Cash App, $ WitsitGetsIt, PayPal, Witsit@protonmail.com, and PayPal.me/innerworld. All right, whatever. And yeah, I'll get caught up with all you guys. I think that's it. Question, answer, so much love. All right, man. Y'all be easy. I'll catch up with you on the flip. And maybe I'll play our little song to get out of here. All right. Love you guys. Peace out. The earth is flat.
The earth is flat.
Oh, yeah.
Running through the cities in the last of days. Gotta face the truth, this is the masquerade. Waking up the public, time to liberate. While you're doing great when they start to hate. In a world, yeah.
Stockholm Syndrome got me fighting with the slaves. But how they about to face the truth when they can't show their face? Not a system don't control me, yeah, the beast is getting slayed. Austin got the pout, they look sour, oh behave. But I'm about my father business, witness, he gon' get this praise. I ignore you cause of Torah, only thing that I obey. I ain't with the social distancing, but I'ma need my space. They be boring me with quarantine, so stay up in your place.
The masquerade, waking up the public, time to liberate. Know you're doing great